I'm here with Sana Amanat, and we're going to talk a little bit about Miss Marvel. Now, Miss Marvel's been a beloved character for a very long time in the Marvel Universe. What was the impetus for a new Miss Marvel?
It was actually a conversation with the great Stephen Wacker, who everybody knows.
Yes.
We were talking specifically about my experience as a Muslim American, and the next day he walked in and he said, wouldn't it be great if we had a superhero for all those little girls growing up the way that you did? And then we approached Willow Wilson, who was extremely excited about the idea. And as you know, she's a fantastic writer. She's done many, many comics. And she came back to us with Kamala Khan, a 16-year-old girl who lives in Jersey City. The concept of Ms. Marvel came during a pitch meeting, actually, which is how things go, where we realized we have this great name and this legacy character, and it just made sense for Kamala to be inspired by someone like Carol Danvers.
How did Adrian Alfona come as the artist?
When we were looking for an artist, we wanted someone who could do teens really well, who could really also create the environment that would be Ms. Marvel's world in a way that was authentic and unique to Jersey City, to that distinct cultural community as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about her origin?
Oh yeah, Ms. Marvel is actually an Inhuman. So this has been in her genetic code for a long time. We're gonna explore her history a little bit more, but the idea is that because it's in her genetic code, as soon as the Terrigen Mist erupts over Manhattan and it reaches Jersey City, she gets knocked out. And she wakes up as an Inhuman with these new powers.
Right.
And the powers specifically are, she's something called a polymorph. She can extend her legs, go really tall, go really small, and she can change her appearance also, which is really cool, yeah. You'll actually get a sneak peek, I should mention, of Kamala's first appearance in comics in Captain Marvel 17. So if you didn't get your hands on it, go into your comic shop and get it right now because it's fantastic.
You've been doing a ton of press talking about Miss Marvel, and a lot of people are talking about sort of the social implications of having a Muslim American character. How does it feel to come at this from an editing standpoint?
Sure. I think at the end of the day, people are trying to label this as Marvel's statement of being Muslim American or being Pakistani. It's really Marvel's continued effort to reflect the ever-changing world we live in today. It's also a story about a young girl who is a really ordinary young girl who comes from a relatively conservative family who has the same constraints that any teenager would have, and she gets these extraordinary powers, and she has to figure out what to do with them. And it's the same old Peter Parker story. With great power comes great responsibility. In her case, with great power comes great possibility. What is she going to do with these powers? Who is she going to become? Is she going to be able to drop the baggage of her old existence and become someone else? And I think it's really exciting to see the tale of a young girl, a young woman, traversing into adulthood. And that's the point, and that's the message, and it's such a fun superhero tale. I think when people get to know Kamala a little bit more, they're going to relate to her. It's very much a universal story.
I can't wait to read it. I'm so excited. Be sure to pick up the book in February. I'm sure there will be much more, and we'll also list where you can find it in those other books down in the comments section. Where can guys and gals find you on Twitter and things?
You can reach me at MinnieB622. Please feel free to message me if you love the comic. Even if you hate the comic, I'm okay with it. I love critical opinion. And also, we are asking people to send in letters to mheroes@marvel.com, which is a great place for you to also send your comments. And if I like them enough, I will print your letters in the first and second and third issue. As many letters as I can get, I'm going to try to squeeze in the back of our letters page.
Marvel, your universe.